Our special guest is Australian singer-songwriter John Lynam. John, your song War certainly has a powerful and moving lyric. How did you come to write it?
War was, in January of 2009, I was lucky enough to go over to Norfolk Island and do a week's worth of shows over there. Just one night, I'll never forget, it was on the Wednesday night. This young guy had come up and requested Only 19 by Red Gum. And I went, yeah, man, sure, I'll play that for you. Like, it's one of my favourite songs. And this young guy over there, he was only about 23 or something, and I played the song, and I just got to watch him during the song, and how much it meant to him. And I thought, wow, anyway. And then after the gig, I got talking to him, and he'd revealed that he'd just come back from a 12-month deployment to Afghanistan. And I could just clearly, he was the fittest guy, and he had everything going. All the girls were hanging off him, but I could just see how his time over there had really affected him, and I got to talk to him about it over the next couple of days, and there was just key words he mentioned, like dust and just the stuff that he'd seen, but fear was the was a key word, and I could really see it in his eyes, that the biggest thing that stood out for me was this young lad, and he said to me, John, I'll never leave the shores again, he didn't he didn't have any aspirations to leave Australia again, and so I thought, it's like Only 19. I think it's one of the greatest written songs ever. It really paints a great picture. But in saying that, it's been around for a long time, and these guys our defence force today, these guys train for 4 years solid before they get over there, whereas Vietnam is a different sort of a scenario. But I was just really, it just really made me stop and think that our modern day veterans can sometimes really get forgotten about, in some times, and it's just we mightn't have the casualties, but I think the mental damage is certainly, it's just as bad as any other war.
Confusion was burning to his eyes. From that day he kissed his mother goodbye. He knew it was no game, and when he landed there, he never felt so much fear in the air. He didn't sleep that first night, and nothing seemed to change. 9 years on, it gets dark and it's the same. Fear burned in his eyes, the scars left in his mind. They start to ease the more he drinks his homemade wine. He's standing at the bar, his back against the wall. This bloke told me he was back from the Afghan war. Stop to roll around, but he can't hear He's just another Aussie boy who's been to the war.
We're going to play Daisy on the way out, John, but before we go, what does the future hold for you, firstly, and secondly, where can we get hold of your music?
I'm currently just trying to finish my EP, which will come out. It should. My deadline is by the middle of March. It'll just be a 6-track EP. At the moment, I mean, you can buy my music if you just put John Lynam into iTunes or something like that. The Daisy single's got Daisy, Took for Granted and War on it, and that's available on iTunes now. Basically, just keep doing what I'm doing, Joel, and get the EP done is the first thing, and then get out there and play it to people and just keep going from there.
Well, I couldn't believe the effect you had on me the first time I saw you smile. You were standing there in a lonely pub, and I stared for a while. I asked for your number, and you just smiled and said, maybe, baby, in a while. My heart started racing, and you just smiled. Then I knew that you could be mine. Oh, precious daisy, you got me crazy. Not to do anything for you. Precious daisy, you got me crazy. You rock my world. 'Cause you stole my heart, but I didn't know how much I loved you so. I was lost in my life. Will you be my wife? No, I'm not dreaming. My heart started